Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. Got a very exciting video for you today because we are going to talk about a relatively simple state quarter, but we're going to look at a couple of different variations that exist of that particular state quarter. And I'm not talking about just different mint marks, we're also going to get into some different metal contents of the actual state quarters. So the first thing that I'm going to have everyone do is try and identify the difference between the state quarters at the top right here and the state quarters at the bottom. Let me get them all in the shot. I'll give you a second to look at them. Notice any differences? I know the lighting's kind of shining on these ones a little extremely. I'll even tilt them. This might give you a better hint at what I'm looking at. So the two on the top, these ones are actually proof quarters. So for the entire 50 state quarter series, they made a copper nickel clad proof quarter as well as a silver proof quarter. Can you guys guess which one is the difference? One of these is silver and one of them is copper nickel clad. So we'll put those on the scale and we'll look at the difference. These two down here, one of them is just your regular New Jersey state quarter. So this one right here comes to you from the Philadelphia Mint. Nothing really special about this one. Very highly minted and very widely collected. A lot of people took the 1999 state quarters out of circulation because that was the first year that they came out and people didn't realize how high the mintages actually were on them and they thought that they'd be worth a little bit more money. So that's just your regular New Jersey state quarter. This one right here, which we'll get a better zoom in a little bit later in the video, is actually a painted state quarter. Now this painted design right here does not come to you from the United States Mint. So if you get one of these, it's from a secondary person or a secondary company actually painting it. Now mine right here, it looks like it was applied via like a sticker. So it looks like someone painted a sticker, then printed it out and then kind of sealed it onto the back of the quarter, probably using some hot air or something like that to get it actually attached. So we're looking at a painted New Jersey state quarter right here. These ones aren't going to be worth anything really. You might be like me and buy them and pay more than they're actually worth, but don't try and think that you've got a valuable quarter if you get one that has a painted design on the reverse. Now let's get back to these two right here. So let's flip it over. The one on the left is actually from Iowa. The one on the right is from New Jersey. You might be able to see a difference in the metal contents between these two right here. If you guess that this one right here on the left was your silver proof quarter, then you are correct. You can tell that they're proof quarters because they both have the S mint mark on them. So we've got the San Francisco Mint there, San Francisco Mint right here. However, that's not necessarily a indicator if it is silver versus copper nickel clad. What you need to do is look at the edge of the coin. Now this is an old trick that most of you who are familiar with coin collecting will immediately do to help determine if a coin is silver versus copper nickel clad. But we can see the one on the bottom, we can see the copper showing through on the rim versus the one on the top, we just see the straight silver. The other way, another definitive way that you can tell the difference is by putting them on a scale. So let's bring it back, the actual your regular New Jersey state quarter right here so we can see what it should weigh. So a state quarter, this one right here, happens to weigh 5.68 grams. 5.69, it just bounced up a little bit. But this is a relatively cheap scale. It's not going to give you to the exact hundredth of a gram, probably that accurate. But for purposes of telling the difference between copper, nickel, and silver, it will really do the trick. So that one was 5.67. This is your painted quarter, should weigh about the same. 5.70, so that's kind of within the margin of error. This is your proof quarter. Now this is the one from New Jersey, which is copper nickel clad. We saw the copper showing through on the edge. We'll throw that on there. It should weigh the same as the other two that we looked at, 5.68 or 5.69, so we're right on track with that one. Now this one right here, our regular quarters have been weighing in at 5.68 to 5.70, around there. Let's see what this one weighs. Put it right on the center. This one weighs 6.39. So this one right here is definitively silver. You might be wondering, how many of these did they make? Well, they made them not in individual coins like this right here. To buy them when they originally came out from the mint, you had to buy them in a proof set. Now, you can currently buy those proof sets on eBay. They're selling for around $22 for a silver proof set. So this one right here. So it would come with this coin and then 4 other coins that are like it, as well as the copper nickel clad proof sets. Those are selling for much less because they don't have any silver in them. Those are selling for around $4. So if you divide that by 5, which is the number of coins that you get in your proof set, this would come out to around 80 cents per coin. This one right here would be around $4.40 to just buy the loose coin. Now the silver proof sets, those will have the red backing to them. The copper nickel clad proof sets, those will have a dark blue backing to them in their actual proof sets. So here's a little bit more information for you on the proof sets, which I think you guys will find pretty interesting. So let me pull that up for you. 1 second. So the United States Mint produced proof state quarters in their standard clad composition, which is the one on the right here. Those ones are 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. The silver proof sets, which is the one on the left right here, these are 90% silver and 10% copper. They should weigh around 6.25 grams. These were made by the United States Mint. So both of these, if you're buying the set, it should come in the United States official U.S. Mint packaging. Now, if you buy them singularly, you can get them for less money, but you can also get them for less money if they don't come with that original U.S. Mint packaging. Now, as far as the mintages of these go, these ones right here, the silver proof coins, that the year is 1999 and 2000, as well as the year 2009, which is the DC and Territory silver proof quarters. Those ones are going to have low mintages of less than $1 million. So pretty interesting. You don't see coins that have mintages of less than $1 million very often. So 1999, the silver proof quarters, those had 804,000 of them that were made, opposed to the copper nickel clad ones for 1999. There were 3,713,000 of them. So I'll say those again. 3.7 million of the copper nickel clad proof quarters that were made in 1999, and then 804,000 of the silver proof coins that were made in the year 1999. This one, as you can see, is Iowa, the year 2004. So the mintages on that are going to be a little bit higher for the silver proof quarters, but just wanted to do a apples by apples comparison right there for the year 1999. And that was kind of a quick rundown on all the information. Let's slow down a little bit and take kind of a recap of the different state quarters for 1999 New Jersey that we looked at. And then we looked at one Iowa 2004 silver quarter. Now, it'd be nice to get those 1999 silver quarters. That'd be a nice addition to my coin collection. But for now, I've just got this neat one from Iowa. So in case you were unfamiliar, the first quarters that came out, those came out in 1999. They went all the way up to 2008. And then the DC and state quarters came out in 2009. In 1999, we had Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. So this New Jersey one right here is going to be one of the first year that came out. And we had our painted quarter, our S proof clad quarter, our regular New Jersey quarter, and our silver quarter right here. That's all the info that I've got. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. A nice kind of refreshing look at some state quarters. If you've got any recommendations as far as videos that you'd like me to make, I'm always looking forward to kind of crowdsourcing those ideas, so feel free to let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much, everyone, and best of luck coin collecting out there. Enjoy!